We are back with the World Cup of Pokemon. This time I'm playing against Team Germany, and I'm using a Hatterene team. So let's get right into it, and you'll see how the team works in-game. Let's see what the team looks like. They have Dragonite too. So this is more of an offensive team than last time. Sneasler can kind of win, kind of not really though. The problem is going to be that multi-scale Dragonite. So if maybe I can lure it with something like Destiny Bond Iron Valiant, for example. They do have a lot of physical attackers. Terra Water Hatterene does well. Ideally, I want to be able to trade something with my Valiant, get the Destiny Bond off, something. I want to do something good with that. Moltres Galar, it gets kind of walled by King Gambit, but I do have a lot of power on it if I can Nasty Plot. Even Terra Dark even does a lot of damage. My plan is always to lead Glamora, and Great Tusk can anti-lead it, but at the cost of taking a lot of damage from Energy Ball, and then Sneasler can do well. So, yeah, this is the Screens team, Dragapult. Yeah, so I just need to figure out how I'm going to break and with what. Because they're a pretty offensive team too, I have to be aware of that. So, for example, Dragon Dance, Terra Normal, Dragonite. I do have Terra Steel Valiant for that, for example. Sneasler is what I'm looking at because it's just so fast. It's faster than everything after the Unburden. But for now, I lead Glamora. They lead Great Tusk, and I'm okay with making this trade. They're booster speed, so they're an offensive team too. They are very offensive. So I think I always Energy Ball here. Okay. Okay. They do have... The booster speed's going to be a little annoying to deal with here, actually. Because I can go to Dragapult, but they just knock off, and they knock off again. So here they have a free knockoff. It's aggressive. I could go Valiant here. I could predict knockoff and go Valiant. Then I actually outspeed them. That could be the play I should make. It's aggressive, though, because they could Rapid Spin. I think they're just going to knock off. We have to get the predict right, though. Okay, that worked. Now, this is exactly the situation I wanted, because now we're threatening D-bonds on stuff here. So we'll just close combat for now. We're going to keep the T-Spike up, which is good for Bexcal. That could be heavy-duty boots, but it's good for Iron Valiant for sure. Yeah, we want to keep that Destiny Bond up for Moltres here. I do have to be careful because of Dragonite in the back, because Valiant would outspeed a Dragon Danced Dragonite. Now I don't have that option anymore. Presumably Iron Valiant gets... Okay, this is good. 1 for 1. This is so far so good. They go to Moltres. Now the key here is, am I going to get... Should I Destiny Bond now for like a fire attack or not? This is tricky actually. Because they can Flamethrower to kill me, or they could just defog. They could defog too, honestly. I'm going to debond here. If they defog, it's fine. It's actually not that fine, but if they defog, they defog. Because I imagine it looks like a Glamora sacrifice here, so they're not going to defog just for me to go back to Glamora, get Stealth Rock up again. So we'll see if we can make the trade. Alright, we got it. That is perfect. That is exactly how we want to do it. So the Destiny Bond Valiant takes 2 people. Okay. Now, the T-Spike is active too for Excalibur and Valiant. I have not committed my Terra, they haven't either. I want to go to Dragapult, get my Reflect and Light Screen up, but I don't want to walk into a Valiant ready to knock me off. Or even a Moonblast. So I could go to Dragapult and Terra Steel just to guarantee the Reflect goes up. Because 3, and this could be either special or physical, I don't know yet. I don't need both, right? So I could Terra Steel on the Fairy type move if they... I feel like Valiant's coming out here for sure. I have time, I have about 2 minutes to decide. Hatterene looks good as well. Sneasler, not great. I'm gonna go Dragapult. If they call it, they call it. I think they should be calling Dragapult coming out here. Here we go. They go to King Gambit, so they're Balloon too. So I can Willow or Hard Reflect. Hard Reflect seems like the play. So I'm getting my screens up here. Okay, good thing I didn't Willow. Reflect. Now we Curse. Because we want to feint. Like, our job is to get Dragapult in, then get Dragapult out. They've committed the Terra, which is huge. Like, not having to worry about Terra anymore is massive, and I still have my Terra left. The one issue I have is that Dragonite. Because with multi-scale, it's going to be difficult to bring down, and I Hatterene can live, which is good. They don't have Terra normal, which is good. Okay, this is exactly what we wanted. Perfect. Okay. Now King Gambit is taking damage. It's on a timer. What's the best way to finish it off here? Sneasler is an idea. Moltres Galar is an idea. Do I get Stealth Rock up? Nah. Do I? I could. No. The right play is Moltres. Okay. I Agility, then I Terra Dark Pulse to get through, and that gets me out of Ice Shard range of Excalibur. The moment of truth. We have Hurricane. We have to hit the Hurricane. This is not gonna be fun. We have to hit the Hurricane though. Here we go. Nothing else we can do. This is not a situation I want to be in, but it looks like we're here. Okay, we got it. Let's go. And Hurricane is not that common on Moltres Galar, interestingly enough. People typically drop it, so that's kind of like, I wanted the surprise factor. Okay, that was scary. We have 4 turns of Reflect up to, and we still have our... Basically, we wanted to position speed in front of the Dragonite, and we've done that with Agility, Moltres Galar. We wanted speed in front of the Dragonite. That's absolutely what we wanted. Because if it Dragon Dances out of control, it's a big problem. So we've gotten that under control. We still have not burnt the Terra. I'm tempted to Terra Dark Terra here. I think Dragonite's the most likely outcome. We don't know, though. They do have Air Balloon on King Gambit. It's not going to take T-Spikes. They're running low on time now, 60 seconds. The interesting decision is, do I want to keep Terra on Hatterene so that I can not struggle? Like, I don't want to get hit by Iron Heads from King Gambit late game, so I might have to keep the Terra there. They go to Excalibur. It's heavy duty boots. I think it's time. We do one-hit KO Excalibur now. That took nothing. We do one-hit KO Excalibur now. Here we go. Is that Berserk range? That is Berserk range. Okay. And we still have Sneasler in the back, which does resist Sucker Punch. Glamora is kind of annoying. It doesn't, I mean, Glamora doesn't do anything anymore, but 20 seconds, 15, they're running low on time. They go to Dragonite probably for extreme speed. Let's go for a flinch. That doesn't 2-hit KO. That does not 2-hit KO. All right, and now Sneasler wraps this up, I think. Does it not wrap it up? So we have to... We'll have to outplay the Sucker Punches. First of all, they're going to Sucker Punch here. So I have Dire Claw chances, I have Sucker Punch chances, basically. I have Dire Claw chances and I have Sucker Punch chances. They're going to Sucker Punch, right? Okay. Now we have the Dire Claw chance of winning. We have the Dire Claw chance of winning, and now we have the Sucker Punch chances of winning. Close Combat does not KO. Here we go. I clicked. Okay. Okay. Okay, now we win. We had 50% to do that, then we had the Sucker Punch games at the end. Maybe I should have kept Terra on Hatterene for water. I underestimated King Gambit. We win, but we got lucky there. I underestimated King Gambit. Sneasler, 50% chance to bail me out here. So I would have had, assuming that didn't happen there, I would have Sucker Punch chances with Glamora and Moltres, basically. But yeah, that's the game.